Top 5 horror movies. Now, do you guys know yours, or do you need a bit of time to think? Because I know mine.
Do yours,
It's a really hard one because you've got so many, like what we said earlier, there's so many subgenres of horror films. To pick 5 across everything is hard.
I go with the ones I like the most. So, I mean, I'll say my ones because I know my ones. I'll give you a chance to think about yours. But like I said, there's certain genres I like above others, you know. So, number 5, the first Halloween, right? Number 4, Jaws, which is a natural horror. And again, remember that less is more that we said earlier, Scott?
Yeah.
Good example. Yeah. You know, the shark kept breaking when they were doing the film, so less is more, and it worked really well for the film. The Thing is number 3. You know, sci-fi horror, great film. You know, it's very similar to Alien in a lot of respects. It's a lot of corridors and small rooms and what you don't see. You know, and then of course number 2, Alien, sci-fi horror again. You know, you knew that was going to be my number, or in my top 5, really, right? Number 1, and it shouldn't be surprising, Aliens, which is your sci-fi action horror. And the reason that's my number 1 is because, quite frankly, he's the best of that franchise. And I think it's probably one of my favorite, you know, horror films because I like the sci-fi horror aspect of film. So yeah, Aliens is definitely number 1 for me. So yeah, Scott.
Right. I will go with this, I think. I'm just going to pick 5 in no particular order.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to go The Thing because that film is amazing. I'm going to go for a film called Demons, which was done by Mario Bava's son and Dario Argento, an absolutely awesome horror film. So I'm going to go Demons. Evil Dead, that's got to be in there for me because I just think that's a truly awesome film. It's got to be Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead's got to be in there, isn't it? You know, if I've got to choose a zombie film, it's got to be that.
It nearly ended up in my top 10, Dawn of the Dead, I've got to be honest. Yeah, it nearly did.
And finally, what am I going to pick? I'm going to go with Dario Argento's Opera because that's an amazing film as well.
That's another one I've heard of, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, amazing film. Amazing.
Yeah. Lee, what's yours?
Okay, so I really enjoyed the remake of It. I thought it was good.
Didn't like the remake. I like the remake, but I preferred the original.
The TV, it was like a TV show, wasn't it? It was 2 episodes or however many it was.
Yeah, 45 minutes. No, hour and a half each episode. Yeah.
And it was one of the guys was Sister's dad. I always remember that the black guy was from Sister TV show.
Did you know that it was Tim Curry that played Pennywise? I mean,
of course.
And there's a little hint of that. There's a little hint of that in Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
At one point, he says something. It's like, "Oh, sound like Pennywise." Then. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
That's fine. That's all right. Don't do that again. So it's The Conjuring. I quite enjoyed The Conjuring. I know it's a bit fucking cheesy, but I enjoyed The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What are we on now? How many you picked?
2. That's 2. You said Jaws. Jaws would have been up there for me.
Oh, definitely. Did you know that opening scene? They tied ropes around the actor's waist, and actually, when she's screaming, that's real because they broke her ribs. Did you know that?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's true. They broke her ribs when they were doing that scene. That screaming she's doing. That's real.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Real. It's Conjuring. Said The Thing. You said Aliens, so I'm going to say Alien because I still think that was a good horror movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just Aliens is better, I think.
Aliens is more an action film, isn't it? It's more action. It's still classed as horror, but it's a lot less horror than what Alien is. I think.
Yeah, Alien is sci-fi horror, and then Aliens is sci-fi action horror. Yeah. But it is still good, though. I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I first watched Aliens, it scared the crap out of me. That bit when all the Marines start getting picked off. I mean, come on, that's a great scene.
Yeah, that is a good scene.
Some of them you don't even see. You just hear screaming as they're getting dragged away. I mean, again, it's another one of them films where less is more, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
Really good film. Good film.
Classic vampire film is Near Dark. Love that film.
That's a good film.
Love Near Dark. Got some great actors, you know, Bill Paxton, the lady from Aliens as well was in that, and then obviously Lance Henriksen's in that as well. I used to love that film.
What's great about Near Dark is they're using, it's like a metaphor, isn't it? They're using the whole they never say vampire in the whole film.
No.
And it's more of a metaphor to drug addiction.
Yeah.
And
I find that in quite a few films.
It's really clever film, Near Dark. I think that's a brilliant film.
And I'm going to say, because when I first saw it, it kind of got to me because the way the effects were done. It was The Hills Have Eyes, but the remake one, when I first saw that film, the remake, and I went back to see the originals, I was just like, wow, that is pretty effed up. I mean, yeah, there's so many more. I mean, Tremors was a good comedy horror, but anyway,
Tremors, is a good
I really enjoy it. I know it was like so tongue in cheek, but I enjoyed Tremors. You know, when I was a kid. But yeah, they're probably my 5. I mean, you know, obviously, I don't want to say ones we've already seen, but we've said so many good ones tonight. No, Lost Boys we didn't say, but Lost Boys we've spoken about tonight. You know, Lost Boys is awesome. You can't knock Lost Boys, but again, I think we've all tried to go for a few different ones.
The Lost Boys was a great film for its generation. For the 80s, The Lost Boys was perfect. It encapsulates the 80s perfectly. It is one of my favourite films, but I don't class it as
a horror, right? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's not what I'd class as a horror. That's the problem.
Well, that's a family film in my house.
Well, it's funny. You know, we ever mentioned Monster Squad as, I mean, that's one of my favourite movies. I love Monster Squad.
Yeah, that should have been in the comedy bit, I think.
But I rate that as like Goonies, but for adult, like a bit more adultish, because it's like for the kids, isn't it?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
But I love Monster Squad, man. Like, but there's some great ones. Lost Boys, the music as well.
Oh, I've got the soundtrack. It's a great soundtrack.
Oh man.